Hey guys! Today share ko lang sa inyo yung charging setup namin dito sa bahay. We do have an 8 kilowatt solar energy system installed in our house. And ginagamit namin yun pati dito sa EV. I only charge the Tesla pag sobrang init lang ng araw para makalibre ng kuryente. At the same time, wag kaming kumuha sa grid or Meralco as much as possible. I always make sure na puno na yung battery para dun sa bahay before I charge. So I only charge between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. lang. Tapos pag cloudy or yung maulan, yun, I don't even charge at all. You actually don't need to charge every day. Kasi yung charge na up to 80%, enough na yon for 1 week of use eh. At least in our case. If you commute for 35 kilometers per day on average, sobra-sobra na yung 60% of charge per week. Para sa amin, sobrang sulit itong solar setup namin sa bahay. Since makakalibre ka ng kuryente, hindi lang sa bahay, pero pati na yung sa EV mo. So, libre na yung gas mo, di ba? Malaking advantage talaga yung may solar ka, lalo na pag may EV. Pero it's not a requirement actually. As long as may home charging ka, doesn't matter kung wall charger yan or portable charger. As long as makakapag-charge ka sa bahay, okay yung EV para sa'yo. Now, if you live in a condo at wala kayong access sa home charging, as long as may malapit na Tesla supercharger sa inyo, pwede din yun. Kasi Tesla is only charging 19 pesos per kilowatt hour, which is pretty close doon sa charge ng Meralco na 15 pesos per kilowatt hour. So, okay pa din siya. Makakatipid ka pa rin. Otherwise, if you will rely on third-party charging station, like dun sa Shell and Evro, medyo mahal silang mag-charge. It's between 35 to 40 pesos per kilowatt hour, which is more than double doon sa charge ni Meralco. And if you compute, you will be better off with a normal hybrid vehicle instead of an EV. So ayun lang guys, sana may natutunan kayo. Thank you so much for watching and see you on the next one.